going on, guys? Excited to be back for another 2022 Bowman break. Hoping we step our games up a little bit after last week. It was a slower break as far as all of our 2022s have gone, but I still love this product, so I have high hopes. I'm going to start dropping in our division information for those of you who are here already. For anybody who's new, we break up all the players who weren't purchased, the non-firsts, in out by division to make it easier for you guys to purchase. And I'm going to drop that information in right now. Got another pretty bad Thursday night game on in the background, not surprisingly. What's going on, Andrew? Is anybody excited about the World Series? I can't say I am too pumped to watch the Phillies play in a World Series. Sorry, Andrew. I'm pretty sure you're a Philly guy, or a Pennsylvania guy at least. Yeah, I can't get myself to root for him. Oh, I guess we have 13 points. It's not that bad a Thursday game. So I am currently waiting for the blaster box part of this break. The stuff was supposed to get here at 6 o'clock. Then it was supposed to get here at 8 o'clock. Then it was supposed to get here at 9 o'clock. So we may have to, if it's okay with everybody, open an extra mega box instead of the blaster box. I figure that's a fair trade since it's a trade up. All right. I see a few more people just join. I'm gonna drop in let's see, Rye guy. So all AL East remaining spots are $20. Are there any Orioles left in there? I'll drop in the list of who that is. Definitely at least a couple Orioles in there. There's the full list. For anybody who just joined, the list of leftover players for 50 cents a spot by division is here. AL West, 13 spots for $6.50. AL Central, 16 spots for $8. AL East, 20 spots for $10. NL West, 13 spots for $6.50. NL Central, 11 spots for $5.50. NL East, 14 spots for $7. Rye, you're going to take the AL East? So to pay for that, here is our PayPal and Venmo. Let me bring the camera down just a bit. I'm going to give it one more minute, then I'm going to drop in a list of firsts as well. Ride, let me know who you had in the eBay auction, so I can match your screen name on YouTube to your eBay information. Cowser. What's going on? Let's see. Max Sports Cards. Ryan. All right. Wait, Ryan, are you Max Sports Cards, or are you saying what's up to Max Sports Cards? I feel like I had somebody bidding who was named Max Sports Cards, but also somebody named Ryan Gingrich. Unless I'm totally making that up. No. All right. Let me drop in the list of JoJo taking the NL East. You got it. So here's the list of the other guys that are available. Thank you, Rye. I see that. Yep, Ryan. So here is the list of unpaid spots. Country Club. I think that might be Brad. Anybody know how he can join the chat if he's having trouble joining the chat? He just messaged me on eBay. I'm not sure how to make that work if it's not working. Darren grabbing Guzman. For 6. Let me write in. NL East went to JoJo. NL East was 14 spots for 7. Sounds like we got a bunch of East Coast guys tonight. So Ryan, Alejandro Hidalgo's $2. Eduardo Vaughn 2, Felix Valerio 10, Sawinski 20, Quercudo 2, Ernesto 2, Lenyon Sosa 1750, Mason Albright 2, Oscar Colas 15, and Randy Vasquez 2. NL Central is still left down. So Brad, if you can hear, looks like Cody said that YouTube changed something and it's a small live chat button on the bottom. Thank you, Jojo. I was going to ask. So NL Central going to Dell. NL Central was 11 spots for 550. Brady House. Let me just write that in. And NL Central went to Dale. Dale, I'm assuming I'll be able to figure your information out by your name. Nope, I missed that. Thanks for bringing that back up. Brian Rodhams has Valerio. Valerio was 10. Darren taking Colas as well. Colas was 15. Not on the bottom, just under the channel name. Smaller live chat button than normal. Under the channel name. All right, let me drop in the remaining divisions one more time, and then I'll drop in the updated list one more time, and then we will get going. So let's see. The Easts were taken. NL Central was taken. So the remaining spots are. Thanks for the heads up, Dale. AL West is still available, 13 spots for 650. AL Central, 16 spots for 8. NL West, 13 spots for 650. I'll drop that in a second, JoJo. And then the leftover players that were not paid for and are still available. I'll drop Jack Sawinski to 15. As well as Lenyon Sosa. All right, so there's the remaining list. So Alejandro Hidalgo still available for 2, Eduardo Vaughn for 2, Sawinski for 15, Quercudo for 2, Ernesto for 2, Lenyon Sosa for 15, Mason Albright for 2, and Randy Vasquez for 2. And then let me just run through that list one more time, make sure I'm not missing anybody who wasn't paid for. Ryan, Max Sports Cards, Ryan. It looks like I still have your order as awaiting payment. Just make sure that goes through because it's still saying it hasn't been paid for on eBay. Thanks, Darren. Got it. All right, let me drop in the division information for you guys, and then we will get started.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Bet just $5 to win 200. Your team wins. Action's so good. Why bet the NFL anywhere else?
Yep, Dale dropping that information in right now. So that was the NL. That was the AL West. Here comes the AL Central. Okay, thanks, Ryan. There's the AL Central. I already put in the AL East. So here comes the NL West, NL Central, and AL East. There are the lots. And let's see. I think the only thing we have to pick from today are the hobby boxes. I only have one jumbo, one first edition. Two sapphires as well. So let's pick the hobby box first. So do we want one top or two bottom for the hobby box? No problem. Easier to join on the app than Safari. Yeah, I can definitely believe that. All right, guys, let me know which one of the two hobby boxes, either one top, two bottom. Type it into the chat. First person to pick it can choose which box we're going to open. I mentioned this right when we first started the chat, the live stream, but my blaster boxes were supposed to get in yesterday, and then they were supposed to get in today at 6, and then they were supposed to get in today at 7, and now it says 9, and they're still not here. So if it's okay with you guys, I will upgrade that box to a mega box instead of a blaster box. Top box it is. And then let's choose our sapphire box. So we have two sapphire boxes in the background, one top, two bottom. Let me know which sapphire box we want to go with. I will say save that second mega box until the end, so we'll give it as much time as we possibly can. But I'm not confident that the mail is going to come through at this point since it's past 9 o'clock here. So we'll save a mega for the end, and if the blasters show up, we'll rip a blaster. And I need to grab the retail pack. There is the retail pack. Bottom for the Sapphire. Thank you, Jorge. Okay. I think we're good to go. I see a bunch of people just joined. I'm going to drop the leftover stuff into the chat one last time while we get started. If anybody wants to pick up anything extra, I think we had 15 people in the last time I dropped it, and now we have 30. So here are the remaining leftover players and the remaining leftover divisions that haven't been grabbed yet. If anybody wants to grab any of that. There's that information, but we're going to get started. Thanks, everybody, for joining tonight. Still one of my favorite products, so I'm still excited to keep breaking this 2022 Bowman. And I think we have 1 month and 3 days until the release date of Bowman Chrome. Still no checklist as far as I know, so I'm on edge waiting to see what that's going to look like, especially the rookies. Do NL West for 5. NL West for 5. You got it, Sam. Let me throw the PayPal Venmo info up there again. There that is. So Sam grabbing NL West for 5. Let me just add that to the spreadsheet. All right. Do we want to go? Well, let's go retail pack, then one of the mega boxes. Sam, I'm taking that down. Let me know if you need that information back up there. I can type it. I can type it into the chat also if you need. Let me close my window here so we don't get New York street noise in the back. All right, we are going to start with the retail pack, then we'll go to the first mega, and then I'll let you guys choose where we go after that. All right, good luck, everybody. Our day before World Series rip, starting with the retail pack. And it looks like we got some Red Sox in the back there. Still haven't pulled too much from this retail box. We're about halfway through it. Ryan Velotti, Luis Gil, Edward Cabrera. There's a Jaraba paper. Chromes of Diego Rincones and Tristan Casas. Open up some penny sleeves. Thanks for sending that over. Matt grabbing Lenyn Sosa. You got, or I don't know if your name is Matt. I'm Engler grabbing Sosa. Engler, let me know one of the guys that you have in eBay just so I'm 100% sure that I have the right person. Rafaela, thank you. Just going to add that to the spreadsheet as well.
First told me he owned the matchup, meeting Linderbaum in their first 6 meetings, but in their final meeting, Linderbaum finally got the tape down. You can see how much it meant to him. These two fierce competitors then became close friends while on the O-line together at Iowa.
Figures in Iowa, but of course, is a bastion of wrestling, led with the great Dan Buell years and years ago. On the field with both those guys when they were visiting, we were talking about their days.
Sorry, guys. We'll get underway again in 1 second. Just making sure I have this stuff tracked so I can get everybody their cards. All right, and we're ready to go again. Sorry again about that break. We will, for anybody new to our breaks, we're going to sleeve up all of our first cards. And if there's anything else that we don't sleeve up live in the break that you want me to sleeve up, let me know in the chat and we'll get it sleeved up for you immediately. But all Chrome cards will be sleeved, penny sleeved before they get shipped out to you guys. All right, Mega Box number 1 of the night. We'll find out if it's the only Mega Box before the end of the break, or if we're going to add an extra in place of the blaster. What's going on, Jeff? How are you? Back-to-back breaks back for Jeff. Let's pull you some socks. All right, and first pack out of the Mega Box, we have a Matt Manning, Colton Welker, Luis Gonzalez, Ian Lewis. Our Chromes are Misael Urbina and CJ Abrams. Slow start with that pack. Yeah, a bit late. It's a slower start for us too. There's a bunch of stuff left over, so we're a little slower than we normally start. Second pack, Brendan Valenzuela paper, Samad Taylor Chrome, and Pete Crow Armstrong Chrome. Can we sleeve NL Rookie of the Year Strider? Is that official? Did they announce Rookie of the Year and it was Strider? We sure can, Jorge. We have an upside-down Jaron Duran. Speaking of, I think we're about to get a Strider. There he is, behind the Kyle Mueller. Yorbit Vivas, Jeremy Vargas, Curtis Mead, Brandon Jaraba, Oswaldo Cabrera, Noelvi Marte. Not as excited about Oswaldo as we were last week when we were pulling that gold foil, but still a potential big-time card with the Oswaldo Cabrera. That 0 average in the NL. ALCS probably didn't help his hobby value much, but hit real well to finish off the regular season. So definitely somebody who has potential. There's our first Strider on the board. It is official. That's I mean, I guess he had a pretty historic season, Strider, but tough to decide between him and Michael Harris. Let me just drop the camera a little bit more. All right, we don't have anything exciting in the papers in this one. Luca Tresh and Adele Amador in Chrome. Let's see, a pretty boring Mega Box so far. Let's see if the Mojo packs can make up for it. And so far, so good. Max Muncy starting it off. The tough-to-hit Max Muncy. Marco Luciano, Rodolfo Castro, Rookie of the Year favorites, Curtis Mead, and Esteban Machado. Very nice Mojo pack with some good prospects there. We'll top load that Curtis Mead. We'll put that in the background to start things off. Hopefully these Mead and Oswaldo Cabrera in that background get replaced pretty quickly, but not a bad way to start the first box off. Max Muncy right there. And our other hits in the pack, Esteban Machado, Rodolfo Castro, Rookie of the Year favorites, Mojo, and Marco Luciano. And our second Mojo pack, starting with Eddie's Leonard, Misael Gonzalez, Rodolfo Nolasco, Austin Martin, and Isaac Pacheco. All in all, couple nice names coming out. Mead, Muncy, and Oswaldo, but Not the best mega we've ever seen. Nolasco, Gonzalez, and Eddie's Leonard picking up mojos. And let's switch it. Do we want to go Sapphire, First Edition, or Hobby Box next? First Edition. Brian making the call. Brian, who do we want to pull out of this First Edition for you? I think was Jan Kenzie Noel your big pick of the night. Everybody calling the First Edition first. Let's see some foils. Let me turn these boxes. Make a little more space. So we're searching for some Jan Kenzies for Brian to pick up some more points in the end of the year contest. I know Palmer is on vacation, so I think he still bid on some people. So he's still going strong, trying to win this end of the year contest. For anybody new to our breaks, we've been running a contest for the last few months. Second half of the year contest out of our Facebook group. We pick our top 3 hits of the break after every break, and they get assigned points. So first place gets 3, second 2, third 1, and the person with the most points at the end of the year gets a hobby box. Second gets a mega box. Third gets a blaster box, and we're starting this box off strong with a yellow First Edition St. Louis. Are we getting a Joshua Baez? We are starting off with a Joshua Baez yellow foil, number 38 of 75. Nice start there. P.A. Lorenzo, Edgar Cuero, Fran Aldui. We got the gold Cabrera last week, and Joshua Baez starting us off this week well. Let's switch that Cabrera out now and bring the Baez into the back. Who's our Baez guy tonight? I feel like we might be loaded up with color foils in that pile, so I'm going to save that pile for the end now. All right, we have a Sky Blue behind the Triana. It's a Khalil Watson. We're off to a very good start in this First Edition box. San Quentin, Rafaela, Maki Backstrom, Ronnie Martin Jr., Logan Cerny, Blaze Jordan. Let me know if the TV's on a little bit too high in the background. Khalil Watson, Sky Blue. Heston Kristad is raking. Ellie starting off hot in the Dominican League. Glad to hear some of the big names. I'm a big Ellie believer. I feel like I feel more positively about Ellie than any other player in the minors right now, and I feel like I've said it before, but I feel like he's going to be the number 1 prospect in the majors at some point. So I'm definitely loading up on Ellie a bit. Hopefully we can pull some nice ones tonight. All right, behind the Pineda, we have a Ronnie Mauricio Sky Blue, Muncy Rodriguez, Colson Montgomery, Orbit Vivas, Misael Gonzalez, Daryl Hernandez, and Benjamin Bailey. His cards are $1 million. Yeah, I'm going more like middle tier stuff. Mostly looking at numbered chrome cards that are not autographed. They're at least not in like the $100 range yet. They're close to it, but not quite eclipsing 100. We have a Jan Kenzie Noel Sky Blue. There we go. Hit for Brian. Diego Velasquez, Elijah Tatis, Dustin Harris, Zayed Salinas, another Jan Kenzie, Lenyon Sosa. Dale, we have another Reds fan. We have somehow we've trended having a lot of Reds fans in these breaks lately. So we've ended up talking a lot of Reds organization. Ronnie Mauricio. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Darren. I actually didn't know that. Is he playing in the Arizona Fall League right now? Mauricio? Trey Sweeney. We have a Sky Blue James Wood. Wow, this box is doing very well to start. Aguiar, Joshua Baez, Darren Baker. We have a Sky Blue Khalil Watson, Sky Blue James Wood, yellow Joshua Baez, and Sky Blue Kenzie Noel. I graded one of these with PSA, got a 10 on it, and sold it for $85. So that's a nice card there for somebody. Dominican for Mauricio. I don't know if you were ever in one of our breaks when I talked about it, but I have an Atomic Auto 9510 SGC, not Beckett of Mauricio, numbered to 100. So I'm a big believer. We have a Veen behind that, Jose Pastrano Sky Blue. There's our first LE paper first edition, Samad Taylor, Luis Gonzalez, Jose, Yosuar Garcia. A lot of good young players in the Reds farm system for sure. A lot of good young infielders in the Reds farm system. Hopefully they develop better than Jose Barrero in his first season and a half. Harry Ford, Sky Blue, Luis Angel Acuna, Brady Allen, J-Rod, Alvin Guzman, Fidel Montero, and Matt Frazier. Gonna leave this stack since we pulled our first colored card out of there, and I feel like from experience that they might end up all being in that stack. Curtis Mead, J-Rod Sky Blue. The Sky Blues keep pulling nicely. Luke Waddell, Alan Cerda, Luca Tresh, Eddie's Leonard, Roberto Campos. I'm going to end up sleeving like 10 cards out of the first edition box. Arroyo really struggled when he got to the Reds, did he? He still ended the season with pretty decent stats, I guess. Was the stop to the Jose Barrero comment? Oswaldo Cabrera, another Yankee. Alexander Vargas, Sky Blue. Justice Thompson, Yorabel Angeles, Ronier Quintero, Simon Muzziotti, Eduardo Lopez. Yeah, he's still super young. Definitely can't assume that his career is over based on a below Mendoza line for 2 seasons, but Robert Hassel, Reginald Preciado, Sky Blue, Denzer Guzman, Brian Bello, Brandon Minier, Dario Lopez. So far, that first pack with the serial numbered card has been our only one so far out of the first edition box. Nick Gonzalez, Yosuar Garcia getting some Sky Blue, Valera, Junior Sanchez, Jose Ramos, Brendan Jaraba, Victor Lizarraga, and Felix Valerio. Yosuar Sky Blue on the board. Another Sky Blue behind the Rodolfo Nolasco, Alan Cerda, Reds outfield prospect, Ian Lewis, Jeremy Vargas, Diego Rincones, Martin Jimenez, with the Marcelo Mayer first edition up top. Looks like my theory of all of the numbered cards being in the first stack may be holding up. Misael Urbina, Brennan Davis, Sky Blue, Khalil Watson, Averson Arteaga, Warming Bernabel. No foil on this one. Brian Bello, Maki Backstrom, Yorbit Vivas, Sedane Rafaela, Daryl Hernandez, Peyton Wilson, Jose Pastrano, Matt Frazier, J-Rod, Benjamin Bailey, Will Wagner, Amor Oswaldo Cabrera, Urabel Angeles, Denzer Guzman, Fran Altuve. That was loaded with first editions, but no foil. No foils in this row. Daryl Hernandez, Michael Escato, Robbie Martin Jr., Darren Baker, George Valera. And there's usually no foils in the last row, so let's see what we have in these last rows. Then we'll jump back over to that other stack. Warming Bernabel, Zayed Salinas, Robert Dominguez, Edgar Cuero, Roberto Campos. It's been a while since we've seen an autograph in a first edition box. Martin Jimenez, Samad Taylor, Ian Lewis, Dario Lopez. Saving the excitement for the end in this box. Esteban Machado, Dory Lorenzo, Ian Lewis, Will Wagner, Darren Baker, and another J-Rod. And let's see what we have in this first stack. I'm going to go to the bottom two packs first since, like I said, and we saw, usually no foils. Hendry Mendez, Nico Cavadas, Luca Tresh, Junior San Quintin. Does anybody have any players in fantasy football on this Thursday game, or did everybody effectively avoid the Thursday offensive fantasy football player curse? Dario Lopez, Joshua Baez, Christian Roa, Alejandro P.A., Jose Pastrano, and Justice Thompson. All right, and let's see, hopefully all the excitement at the end here. We have what would have been back-to-back yellow packs stacked on top of each other. Will Wagner, first edition. Tampa Bay, Alejandro P.A. getting number 71 of 75 on the yellow foil. Jose Rodriguez, Andrew Lara, Christian Roa, Peyton Wilson, Zayed Salinas, P.A. again, and Luca Tresh. Had to play Gus Edwards with Jamal Chase going down. Wait, Jamar. Oh, you had an injury. I unfortunately had to play Bateman as well, which with him on the injury report and playing on Thursday really didn't make me feel good about anything. And I'm assuming based on the fact that they have 3 points going to half with a big field goal attempt here. Oh, we got a red. Oh, not a first. Giants, Helio Ramos, 5 of 5, red foil. The Helio Ramos spot getting paid off. Churio spot getting on the board with that first edition. Luis Gonzalez, Martin Jimenez, and Victor Lizarraga. So that is 3 foil cards. Unfortunately, the lowest numbered one, not a first, but never hate seeing red. All right, last pack from the first edition box. Can we get one more foil card? No. Curtis Mead, Braylon Minier, Fidel Montero, Eddie's Leonard, Peyton Wilson. Luke Waddell finishes it off. All right, I'm going to move over this paper stack. Let's see. Hip injury could be 4 to 6 weeks. Yeah, I saw he went down because I was playing against him last week, and had he not gone down, I would have definitely lost my fantasy matchup and pulled off the W. So All right, let me know if we want to go Sapphire or Hobby next.
These used cars look the same, but Carfax can show how damage history affects the value.
Ooh, was Ramos in that lot? That's awesome. Love when that happens. The NL West lot paying off with the Helio Ramos hit. Congrats. Yeah, I didn't realize he was in there. Nice pickup for JoJo. All right, I'm moving these papers over, and then it looks like we're going Hobby next. JoJo making the call. Oh, no, Sam got the Helio. So congrats to Sam and JoJo calling our next box with the Hobby. Yeah, I read the messages out of order there. And then we'll go Sapphire after that. So we are going to see our first auto of the break now. Anybody heard any rumors yet about the Bowman Chrome checklist? All right, let's turn the volume down on this game while it's at halftime. All right, Hobby box open, and Hobby box is empty. Yeah, I'm excited to see what rookies are in the Bowman Chrome checklist. I know it's not the flagship rookie card for everybody, but the potential of Chrome J-Rod, Chrome Bobby Witt, Chrome Spencer Torkelson, even though he had a bad season. Maybe a buying opportunity on that spot with some potential autos on top of the fact that we know we're going to have O'Neal Cruz and Wander. Spencer Strider doesn't have a base card apparently in Topps Chrome, so maybe it'll be worth grabbing his spot for the Bowman Chrome rookie basis. Speaking of torque, there we go with the Virtuosic insert. Edgar Cuero paper and Esteban Machado. We have a purple wave refractor in the first pack. Diego Rincones, not a first. Jordan Walker, though, not bad. Good prospect. Number 139 of 250 on the purple wave chrome refractor of Jordan Walker. All of our hits are in these first stacks today, interestingly. Diego Rincones. Pretty sure that Jordan Walker was owned, so congrats to the Jordan Walker spot. Matt Manning, Colton Welker, Rodolfo Castro, Rookie of the Year favorites, Felix Valerio, Warming Bernabel, Chromes of Curtis Mead and Matt Frazier. Mead adding a Chrome card. I think that's his first hit besides a paper card in the break. Rodolfo Castro and Matt Frazier. I need to stop showing this back card. All right, Vidal Brujan. There's our first Wander Franco. Diego Cartaya, Virtuosic. Jose Pastrana. There's another Jordan Walker Chrome and a Lava Refractor of Victor Labrada, number 135 of 399. That one hitting the way that we want with the first refractor. Put that one in the background for now. Oh, there's a Mead right in front of my face. So that is our second hit for Mead. Mead adding a Chrome to his mojo is what I should have said before. Cal Raleigh, Alejo Lopez. There's a Trout. O'Neill Cruz, Rookie of the Year favorites. Daryl Hernandez and Will Wagner. Hernandez, Will Wagner, and O'Neill Cruz. Headed back to this first stack that keeps hitting for us. There's Barreo. Speaking of, Eduardo Lopez, Zayed Salinas, Jose Ramos, and Robert Hassel Chromes. Who do we want to see in this first auto out of this box? I think we're on a 3 or 4 week streak of hitting base autos, so hopefully we can break that tonight. George Valera, Logan Cerny, Chromes of Fran Aldui, and Benny Montgomery. Tatis, Benny Montgomery, High Five Futures, Jonathan Clase, Simon Muzziotti, and Wilman Diaz. Think we hit 10 or 11 Wilman Diaz's last 2022 break. It's a very strange thing to hit that many cards of one player. Blaze Jordan, High Five Futures. Papers of Jose Rodriguez, Brandon Valenzuela, and Yorbit Vivas, and Chromes of Darren Baker and Alexander Vargas. Seth Beer, Brandon Marsh, Jake Berger. Michael Harris getting on the board with his insert. Michael Harris, top 100. J-Rod in paper, and Valenzuela and Luke Waddell in chrome. The not easy to hit Michael Harris spot getting on the board in 2022. We'll top load that one for the. I have to assume whoever said that Strider was the Rookie of the Year that Michael Harris had to be number 2. Who was number 3 in the National League? Jarren Duran. Yes, we have some orange. It's an insert. Kyle Mueller, Spencer Strider. What's the orange? Henry Davis, Virtuosic orange insert. Number 3 of 25. Very interesting hit for the Henry Davis spot. You have a Khalil Watson top 100 behind that. Oswaldo Cabrera paper, Diego Rincones, Daryl Hernandez, Elijah Tatis, and Martin Jimenez finishing off the pack. I have not seen a numbered Virtuosic yet. This is the first for me. Henry Davis orange to 25. Non-auto. But we got orange on the board. Let's take the Khalil Watson down. We have yellow, lava, red, orange on the board so far. Guessing Khalil Watson will probably not be the 79th overall prospect next year. Jeff, is that you on Henry Davis? Virtuosic Benny Montgomery, Samad Taylor, Joshua Baez, Lenyon Sosa, and Yonkenzie Noel getting chromes. Not bad. Getting the Davis card. Jeff, if that's yours, the orange matches your orange avatar. Joe Ryan, Colton Cowser, top 100. Sky blue paper of Garrett Mitchell, number 498 of 499. Michael Escato, and Sedane Rafaela Chromes.
We'll make a new bet around every 2 seconds. Not only on the game, but on the game of life. Betting with love.
Garrett Mitchell paper refractor.
Betting on
Kowser and Sedane. Happy to be sending it down to Florida, dude, Jeff. Cool looking card. I don't love the Virtuosic inserts in general. I honestly hope they don't do them again because they just seem very random, but the orange looks good. Maybe if it's the only release that they do of Virtuosic, it'll give it some extra value. Spencer Torkelson, High Five Futures. Darren Baker, Dory Lorenzo, Anthony Rodriguez, and Garrett Mitchell. Still in search of the auto. Carlos Colmenares, High Five Futures. Ian Lewis, Martin Jimenez, Henry Mendez, Urabel Angeles, and Harry Ford. Otto Lopez, Reed Detmers, O'Neill Cruz again. And we have a refractor coming up in a possible auto spot. And it is second time in 3 breaks. We're pulling a refractor to 499 auto of Edgar Cuero. Potential hit of the break there for Cuero. It's looking good, too. 149 of 499. We're going to, let's see, we'll replace the Curtis Mead. And get that Cuero front and center. Congrats, Cuero spot. Braylon Minier paper. Royce Mar Quintana, Jeremy Vargas, and Hedber Perez. Double Brewers in the chrome. Our auto is on the board, and we finally broke our streak of base cards pulling out of hobby boxes in a pretty nice way with the Cuero. Is Cuero playing any fall ball right now? Reginald Preciado, top 100. I know he came on kind of late in the season in a strong way, but curious if he's continuing it right now. Diego Velasquez, Arel Vera, and Christian Roa Chrome. Yeah, man, we got some color back there. Pretty cool orange too. We have our Atomic coming up in this pack. Austin Henrik, top 100. Andrew Lara, paper. Luis Gonzalez, chrome. And we have a first on the Atomic. Royce Mar Quintana. Oops, gotta sleep up that. Luis Gonzalez. The Nats. Royce Mar Quintana getting a hit with the Atomic. Oops, need some more top loaders. Meb, who were your big guys that you had tonight? Jeff's hitting orange. Second break back after a little break for Jeff, and getting orange is a welcome back. I was wondering if you had him because you were the Brady House guy and the Nats guy, Royce Mar. Not bad. Oop, turning out the lights. That one could go in the background display, the Royce Mar over the Victor Labrada. Ooh, we got some Ellie. Let's go right to it. Ellie is a base, but Ellie's on the board with some chrome. First Ellie, non-paper hit. Esteban Machado is in front of him. Then we'll go through the rest of the pack after that. Vierling, Shane Baz, Jackson Coward, Gavin Sheets, Tyler Soderstrom, top 100. Ricardo Genovese, Yoswar Garcia, and Marcelo Mayer. Let's see. Nobody big. Angels, Conticello, and a few others. There's an Aaron Judge. Reed Detmer's Rookie of the Year favorites. Adrian Sagasti, James Wood Paper. Fidel Montero, Jack Sawinski Chrome. I was about to ask, since I hadn't seen it yet, who won the American League Rookie of the Year, and then I realized how dumb a question that was. Aaron Ashby, Luke Williams. Well, we hit some pretty nice Angelases for, I think it was for you last week too, Meb. So hopefully he is underrated. Vladi, Luis Gil, Edward Cabrera, Dario Lopez, Alan Serta, and Denzel Guzman, all first and rookies in the paper. Adrian Sagasti and Zach Veen in Chrome. All right, one more row of packs left out of the hobby, and then we'll go Sapphire. See our second auto of the break. Hoy Park, Jaron Duran, Bowman in 3D. An insert I hope they will keep. Triana, Luis Gonzalez, Ricardo Genovese, and Jason Dominguez in Chrome. Is Angeles the San Diego catching prospect? Is that what position he plays? DeGrom, Nootbaar, De La Cruz, Bobby Witt, Bowman in 3D. Couple nice Bowman in 3D cards so far. San Quintin, Alvin Guzman, and Christian Hernandez Chrome. He's in the Oakland system now in a mid-infielder. Interesting. Coming from San Diego to Oakland. I'm trying to think what trade that would have been. San Diego to Oakland. Maybe a relief pitcher? We have our first Invicta coming up. Juan Yepez, Trey Sweeney, Invicta, Sawinski, Khalil Watson, Warming Berna Bell getting a chrome on the board, and Lou Rod. And last pack from the hobby box. Josiah Gray. We pulled the purple speckle rookie card out of the Topps break of Josiah Gray over the weekend. Rodolfo Castro, Connor Wong, Josh Lowe, Trey Sweeney, Jeremy Vargas, Curtis Mead, and chromes of Labrada and Austin Hendrick. Nice box for the Labrada spot, getting the chrome and the lava. Mev, phone died back on the computer. You didn't miss too much. We're going to go Sapphire next. I'm just going to double check my phone. I don't see any information about the blaster boxes. So, yeah, now it says midnight. All right, let's go with the Mega Box next. Again, this is going to be a second Mega Box in place of the Blaster Box. We're going to value it up a little bit because my Blaster Box order keeps getting pushed back. So we'll go with the Mega Box now, and then we'll go Sapphire after that and finish with the Jumbo. Again, sorry guys if there's any big Blaster Box fans out there, but we're gonna make it a Mega Box instead this time. All right, let's see what we have in the second Mega. Matt Vierling, Shane Baz, Pastrana, Orelvis Martinez, Francisco Alvarez. Papers of Jackson Cower, Gavin Sheets, Juan Yepes, Jonathan Clisset, Luca Tresh, Joshua Baez, and Tristan Cassis Chrome. Baez getting his first hit since the yellow foil. Papers of Matt Manning, Colton Welker, Yoswar Garcia, Sedane Rafaela, Robert Dominguez, and Max Muncy. First Dominguez and first Muncy since we hit a mojo out of the first the first mega. Last regular pack out of the mega, then we'll go to the two mojos. Jaron Duran, Khalil Watson, Carlos Aguilar, Yoswar Garcia, and Tyler Soderstrom. And our two mojo packs. Ooh, we got some color coming up. Peyton Wilson and then Luis Gonzalez getting some fuchsia. That's number 94 of 199. Vidal Brujan, Rookie of the Year favorites, Shalin Polanco and Fran Aldui. Nice card for the Luis Gonzalez spot. That one is numbered 94 of 199. Looks like he's number 72. Polanco, Bruan, and Peyton Wilson. And last mojo pack. Starting off with Lenyon Sosa, Victor Labrada getting another hit, Fidel Montero, Ellie, there we go, Ellie Mojo, and Benny Montgomery. Ellie spot happy we ended up doing a second mega. That one's going to go into the background. Let's see. We're going to swap that one for the Victor Labrada. And we're going to move the Joshua Baez over. Potential hit of the break there. Ellie De La Cruz. Still a lot of product to come, though. All right, let's sleeve up the Benny Montgomery, Lenyon Sosa, Labrada, and Fidel Montero. And then we will go Sapphire. Some mojo from the mojo. Yeah, much better mega than the first one we opened tonight. All right. This serial code means this came from what's it called? Stock X. And I believe it was shipped all the way from Japan. So I don't know how it got to Japan, but let's see what we get out of this Japanese shipped 2022 Sapphire. There we go. We got the empty Sapphire box. Strand Gold non-auto chrome going off in 2 minutes for 41. Meb, you better be on that. I'm sad I'm not going to be able to be on that. So I hope you win that for the rest of us. All right, our first Sapphire pack, and we're starting off with the Daryl Hernandez, Martin Jimenez, Hendry Mendez, and Shalin Polanco. Polanco, Mendez, Martin Jimenez, and Daryl Hernandez. You're out on the gold. If anybody wants the gold. Luis Gonzalez getting another hit. Francisco Alvarez, Errol Vera, and Darren Baker. Have you seen much J-Rod lately? In this break, you mean? We did hit a J-Rod Sky Blue foil. It's the big one that I remember. See some Bello. Yeah, we haven't seen a ton of Bello. Yeah, Jonathan, I feel like we've seen a pretty decent amount of J-Rod, honestly, in recent breaks. Got some Edgar Cuero, some more Edgar Cuero in the back, and we have a teal. Can we get an auto? Benjamin Bailey, number 18 of 99, teal auto, breaking our streak of base cards in the Sapphire for autos. We got a Trey Sweeney and an Edgar Cuero behind that. So we break our streak tonight of base autos in the Sapphire box and base autos in the hobby box. Benjamin Bailey spot. Congrats. Getting the auto to 99. I think we're going to take the Helio Ramos down. Put that Benjamin Bailey up there and move the Henry Davis one over. Swap the teal for the red. Top load that Trey Sweeney as well as the Edgar Cuero. And we should have one more parallel coming. Samad Taylor getting a hit there as well. Let's see. In general, yeah. So, yeah, definitely seen a bunch of J-Rod recently. Went for 74. Hope someone here got it. Oh, that's a pretty decent price. Brandon Valenzuela, Yorbit Vivas, Adrian Sagasti, and Dario Lopez. No big names in there, but all firsts. Lopez, Sagasti, Vivas. Brian Palmer's guy, Vivas. Pretty sure he might have him again tonight. And Valenzuela. 4 packs left in the Sapphire. At least one more Sapphire. One more parallel should be on the way. Joshua Baez getting another nice card. Jordan Lawler, Royce Mark Quintana, and Eduardo Lopez. Meb got his CES investments in early. Joshua Baez, Royce Mark Quintana, and Eduardo Lopez. Nice night for the Joshua Baez spot. I feel like there's nights where the Baez spot's been quiet, but getting a yellow foil, getting a Sapphire, Pedro Leon, Diego Velasquez, Hedbert Perez, and Adley Rauschman. Going to move over some stacks of cards after we finish this Sapphire box and before we start the Jumbo hobby box. Still the best wood batter hitter you've ever seen? Wow. Well, we're getting some lag in the stream now, and we have an orange parallel. Reginald Preciado, Jeremy Vargas. We have a first on the orange. St. Louis. We're getting another Baez. What a night for the Baez spot. Roberto Campos behind that. Number 1 of 50. Sapphire Joshua Baez. Potential hit of the break. Baez, 1 of 50 orange Sapphire. Going to switch the Henry Davis out there so we keep some orange up there. Actually, let's move the Benjamin Bailey over. Little premium for serial number 1, maybe. There's the Campos, Vargas, the Sapphire box. I'd say hit pretty well tonight. Is that you, M. Angler? You had a Cardinal snuck in there also, and he's been hitting all day. Curtis Mead adding a sapphire. Also having a nice break. Tyler Soderstrom, Esteban Machado, and Benny Montgomery. Very nice sapphire box. Soderstrom, Machado, Montgomery, and Mead will get top loaded. Whoa, and I almost knocked over my computer. Technology is failing over here right now. We got the game lagging.
It's just everybody being able to pick up a man, and then you got it back with good vision.
All right, let me move some of these boxes over. Then we're going to go to the Super Jumbo, or just call the Jumbo of this product.
It's Julio Jones. Plays time for the first time in 3 weeks, so Julio Jones pushing his great career is going to come off slowly now. It's the last 3 games with a knee injury. It doesn't look very good right here. He's active tonight, 3rd and 2, and back to the bench goes. But you really can't test an injury like that. You can do a lot of things in working out, but until you put those shoulder pads at home and you go live, that's the only time you're really going to find out how that thing feels. You see it back to the sideline.
All right. Sorry for the delay while we move stuff over. And let's see 3 more autos. All right, everybody, good luck in the Jumbo. Sorry about that. Just trying to get the game unlagging on the TV in the background. All right, and there we go. Empty Jumbo box. And let's get it going. 3 more autos to come, or you have an Edgar Quero refractor and a Benjamin Bailey teal aqua on the board. Who are we calling out of this box? Who do we want to see in autos coming out here? I think we're way overdue for an Ellie auto. So that's what I'm rooting for. All right, we're finally underway here. And we have maybe a teal mini diamond in the first box, in the first pack. Matt Vierling, Shane Baz, Rodolfo Castro, Connor Wong, Josh Lowe in paper. Cal Raleigh, Rookie of the Year favorites insert. Robert Hassel, Marcelo Mayer, Benny Montgomery. There is a Bello. Somebody asked for a Bello. He's on the board now. Robbie Martin Jr. and maybe Tigers colors on the refractor. No. Pedro Leon. Teal mini diamond, numbered 65 of 125 for Pedro Leon. It's a teal kind of day. Jose Ramos, Trace Sweeney, Henry Mendez, Samad Taylor, Joshua Baez, Royce Marquintana, and Diego Velasquez. This stream does not want to work. Good old Amazon TV not cooperating. Andrew called the Bello. All right, there's the Robbie Martin Jr. Does anybody else have issues with the Amazon Prime streams when they cast it onto a TV. I feel like we've had an issue every week that we've tried to cast it on the TV. There's the Bello and the Pedro Leon hit with the teal, numbered to 125. Nice hit for the Pedro Leon spot. I feel like Leon's a spot that we hit pretty nicely on pretty often. It's definitely not a solid product yet. Ashby, Luke Williams, Ryan Velati, Lewis Gill, Edward Cabrera. Rookie of the Year favorites, Reed Detmers. There's a J-Rod. We have a purple rookie card of Brandon Marsh, the World Series player. Brandon Marsh, number 68 of 199. Hopefully this is going to a Philly fan. Woods Richardson, top 100. Raquelvin DeCastro. Alan Cerda. Brady Allen. Yorbit Vivas. Dustin Harris. Nice chromes in that pack. Valerio Valera Cabrera. Rodriguez, Cavadas, been having a slow night. San Quintin, and Jose Pastrano. Bunch of guys I feel like we haven't seen chrome cards of until just now. Dustin Harris. Ooh, let's get that glare off the Ellie. Yorbit Vivas. Brady Allen. And Alan Cerda. So hopefully we're going to have some different chrome combinations in this jumbo box. We'll top load that J-Rod. Somebody was asking if we've seen a lot of J-Rods lately. There's an insert. And Brandon Marsh, numbered 68 of 199. Interesting that purple's numbered to 199 for the paper rookie cards. Still looking for our auto out of this top row. We already have a paper refractor and a chrome refractor. Looks like the auto might be in our last pack in the top row. Jake Berger. Otto Lopez, Reed Detmers, O'Neill Cruz, Jackson Cower, Rookie of the Year favorites, Benny Montgomery, High Five Futures, Bobby Witt Jr., Top 100, Chrome of Polanco, Pineda, Urbina, Samad Taylor, and PCA, Pete Crow Armstrong, Campos, Paper, Vera, J-Rod, Lorenzo, James Wood, Alan Cerda. Raga, you'd think Bezos would be able to work the product out before he launches it, but apparently not. We got some Averson Arteaga in the back. We have some purple chrome refractor. This top row is giving us a lot of hits. I can't see what the auto is. It looks like it's stuck. Lars Nootbaar, Brian De La Cruz, Vidal Brujan, Wander Franco, paper. Joe Ryan, Vidal Brujan, Rookie of the Year favorites, and it's going to be a base auto for our first one, and it's going to be the ugly Eddie's Leonard auto. The little squiggle base Eddie's Leonard auto. Brennan Davis, top 100. Blaze Jordan, Zach Veen, James Wood getting a chrome. Trey Sweeney getting a chrome. And then our purple refractor of James Wood, numbered 231 of 250. Speaking of potential hits of the break, we have some contenders now. James Wood purple, Joshua Baez Sapphire 1 of 50. That's going to bump the second Baez off the top stand. Wood hit, Ellie hit, Cuero, Baez, and the Benjamin Bailey. Not bad. Hitting some good cards for some big names. And while we have the cards down, we'll sleeve up the Eddie's Leonard base auto. Let's see, can I fit this? Yeah, we can fit that on a stand. And then the papers from this pack: Max Muncy, Escato, Colson Montgomery, Ellie De La Cruz, Jackson Churio, and Aberson Arteaga. And a slow night for Churio, unfortunately. Trey Sweeney, James Wood in chrome. And Wander in paper. And we're on to our second row. Since the auto came out of this row in the top one, we'll go with this pack first. Let's see. Matt Vierling, Josiah Gray, Rodolfo Castro, Connor Wong, Josh Lowe. Austin Martin, Bowman in 3D. Blaze Jordan, High Five Futures. Heston Kjerstad, Top 100. Chrome of Garrett Mitchell, Robert Hassel, Arelvis Martinez. More Joshua Baez, why not? Robert Dominguez. Christian Roa, Jose Ramos. Peyton Wilson, Lenyon Sosa, Victor Labrada. This has been a very big night for the Joshua Baez spot. Not many nights where we've had 3, I think, colored hits for the same player. For a nice, for one of the better firsts. Let's see, looks like an Invicta here. Judge and Ashby, Luke Williams, Ryan Velotti. Noel V. Marte, Invicta. Matthew Liberatore, Top 100. Chrome Paguero, Torque. Oswaldo Cabrera getting another Chrome card. Luca Tresh. Adele Amador. Papers of Will Wagner, Eddie's Leonard, Denzer Guzman, Luis Verdugo, Brandon Jaraba. Of course. They really need to figure out this app. There we go. Cabrera, Tresh, and Noel V. Marte with the Invicta. We have 2 more packs to see what our second auto is going to be here. Our second auto looks like it's also going to be a base, so hopefully we got something big at the end of the break here. Hoy Park, Cal Raleigh, Alejo Lopez. Invicta, Khalil Watson. Our next auto, Jon Kenzie. There we go, Brian. Brian Rodham's getting his guy. Jon Kenzie Noel with the base auto. Reed Detmer's Top 100. Edgar Cuero Chrome. Ed Howard and Logan Cerny. Misael Gonzalez, Henry Mendez Chrome. Ian Lewis. Braylon Minier. Jonathan Cosay. Yoswar Garcia. Khalil Watson. Papers. Let's see. Ooh, what a rivalry. I think Eddie's Leonard might be Brian Palmer, and Jon Kenzie Noel is Brian Rodham's. I think Jon Kenzie's bumping Eddie's off of this leaderboard back here. Mendez, it's a shame Brian's not here to argue that. Misael Gonzalez, Logan Cerny, Edgar Cuero. Khalil Watson, our second Invicta from the hobby box, jumbo hobby box. All right, we have 2 base autos out. That better mean we have some color in this bottom row. We have some fuchsia in the back. Cower, Gavin Sheets, Juan Yepez, Matt Manning, Seth Beer, Jason Dominguez, Bowman in 3D. Jordan Lawler, High Five Futures, Marcelo Mayer, Top 100. Chrome of Lurad, Wilman Diaz, Reginald Preciado, Luis Angel Acuna, Alexander Ramirez, no first in that one. Edgar Cuero, Eduardo Lopez, Luis Gonzalez, Brandon Valenzuela, Yorbit Vivas, and CJ Abrams is our fuchsia paper refractor, number 202 up to 299. All right, our autos were here and here, so we'll pull these 2 packs first, and we'll try and save the auto for the ends. Some decent contenders for top 3. I don't know where I'm going yet. Shane Baz, Jackson Cowher, Gavin Sheets, Wanya Pez, Matt Manning, Woman Diaz, Virtuosic, Austin Henrik, top 100, Austin Henrik, Vargas, Chrome, Yoswar Garcia, Campos, and Dory Lorenzo, Chrome, Thompson, Backstrom, Montero, Harris, Martin, Elijah Tatis, Simon Muzziotti in paper. Yoswar Campos and Lorenzo Chromes. We're going to go with the other pack that probably won't contain the auto next. Thinking top 3 are in the middle currently. I think that's definitely fair. The Ellie, probably not over those. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Those 3 kind of do stand out. Lars Nootbaar, De La Cruz, Brujan. There's another Wander paper. Joe Ryan, Josiah Gray. There's the base version of the Henry Davis Virtuosic that we got the orange of tonight. Pedro Leon, High Five Futures. DL Hall, top 100. Jordan Lawler, Colton Cowser, Chrome. Dario Lopez, Nico Cavadas, Maki Backstrom, Chrome. Triana, Bernabel, Cerny, Rincones, Hernandez, and Martin Jimenez papers. Lopez, Cavadas, Backstrom, and our Wander paper. Two packs left. Where do we? I think the auto is going to be in there. Save that one for the end. And I look like I might be right. Luis Gonzalez, Edward Cabrera, Hoyt Park, Cal Raleigh, Alejo Lopez, Mike Trout, Virtuosic, Austin Henrik, Carlos Colmenares, High Five Futures, Nick Gonzalez, top 100, Chrome, Yoelqui Cespedes, Austin Martin, Henry Davis, Chrome, Khalil Watson, and Colson Montgomery, very nice. Misael Gonzalez, Nolasco, Frazier, Yankenzi Noel, Waddell, Brady Allen, Brian Bello, and Fran Aldui. I think that is our first Chrome Watson. We have the sky blue. And then I believe that's our first Chrome Colson Montgomery. So 2 of them getting on the board late. And let's see if we can get one more big card out of this break. Last pack should have an auto. Good luck to everybody on the last hit. See if we can end with fire. It is an insert or no refractor. Colton Welker. Ooh, numbering on this jumbo, not great. 2 base and a number to 499. Brandon Marsh, Jaron Duran, Kyle Mueller, Spencer Strider will get that sleeved. Sal Frelick, Virtuosic, and weird. Jackson Cowher, rookie refractor auto numbered 89 of 499. Not what we wanted to see there. I think our top 3 stay the same. Max Mayer, top 100. Curtis Hernandez, Pedro Leon. Valera getting on the board late. Jay Allen, Jose Salas. Paper Baker, Sagasti Lopez. Vargas, Meade, Esteban Machado, and Zayed Salinas. All right, let me get these sleeved. We're going to recap the break. Let me know what you guys think of our top 3. Jackson Cowher, I don't think is going to eclipse the top 3 with that last auto hit. Let's see. Thanks for right. Thanks for joining for the first time. We have some Bowman draft running on Sunday, and then we'll be back again with these same products next week for 2022 Bowman. And as soon as Bowman Chrome's released, we'll be breaking that as well. I'm not sure if we're going to stop breaking 2022 or 2021 draft at that point, or do some kind of a mix. But we will definitely keep doing something else with the Bowman Chrome. All right, recapping, we had a George Valera base, Jackson Cower, refractor rookie auto to $4.99. Colson Montgomery, Khalil Watson base chrome, CJ Abrams, fuchsia paper to $2.99. Eddie's Leonard base auto. Let's put the autos in this stack. Oswaldo Cabrera, James Wood base chrome, Joshua Baez, yellow foil to 75. Brandon Marsh, rookie paper refractor, purple to $1.99. J-Rod High Five Futures, Pedro Leon, teal mini diamond to $125. Mead Sapphire, Henry Davis Virtuosic Orange, numbered 3 of 25. Cuero and Sweeney Sapphires. Helio Ramos, red foil, numbered 5 of 5. Victor Labrada with the lava refractor to $3.99. Luis Gonzalez Fuchsia Mojo to $1.99. Base chrome, Ellie De La Cruz, Warming Berna Bell. Got a nice distribution of the base chromes of the big names tonight. Atomic Royce Mark Quintana. Mojo Curtis Mead. Sky Blue Khalil Watson. Michael Harris top 100. Mead base chrome. Jordan Walker purple lava to $250. PA yellow foil to 75. J-Rod Sky Blue foil. Sky Blue foil of Noel and James Wood. Chrome Cabrera, Mojo Max Muncy, and then going to the back. Let's see. I think the Benjamin Bailey, honestly, comes off the board first. The teal number to 99 Sapphire Auto. Then I think coming off the board next, probably the Noel. Could probably be argued that the Noel could be close to top 3 with the base auto. I'm going to agree that Ellie comes off the board next with the Mojo Refractor. And then I'm going to go 3, 2, 1 as it's a tough one. I think I'm going to go with the low numbered off the board first with the Baez. I'm going to go with the Baez as my number 3 ranking. So Baez number 3 with the 1 of 50 orange sapphire. Number 2, I'm going to go with the James Wood purple refractor, numbered 231 of 250. And my vote for hit of the break is Edgar Cuero with the refractor auto, numbered to $4.99. Let's see what everybody else voted. Brian showing up last second, and of course he had Cuero. Jeez, Brian. Looks like Darren voted Baez, Cuero, Woods. So a very different order from me. Brian Rodham going Cuero, Wood, Baez, Orange. What was the other vote that we had up top? Oh, maybe that was the first one. Let's see what else we have in the chat. It was a pretty good break, Brian. Definitely way better than last week and the week before that. Some big names got some nice cards, so always love seeing that. And Brian voted for his arch nemesis to get top spot. Wow, I had no idea you had Cuero. Congrats again, Brian. Brian is on a little bit of a streak right now. All right, guys, thank you everybody for joining the break tonight. Like I said, back on Sunday with more Topps Chrome and Logo Fractor, more FIFA World Cup Mosaic, and more 2021 Bowman Draft. So we'll see everybody for that. Brian, of course, you got an Eddie's Leonard auto as well, and Brian Rodham's got an Yankenzi Noel auto. So He might have trumped you with the Jan Kenzie auto, but you got him back with the Quero. Dale, thanks for joining. Rye Guy, if you're still here, thanks for joining. And we will see everybody on Sunday.